Hello my YouTube beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the Best of Beauty 2016. I know this is going up a little late, so I hope you are still interested in seeing what I have been loving in the year of 2016. Here's kind of an overview of how my 2016 went, what makeup products I really have been enjoying. I have a lot to share with you guys. I'm going to try and speed through this as quickly as I can. I probably have more than like 40 products in front of me, so I'm going to go in the order that I apply my makeup. So the first area I want to talk about is primers. So I have 4 primers to share with you guys. The first is the Dmitri Skinn Mattifying, I don't remember what this is called. It's like the mattifying purple stuff from the Skinn line. As you can tell, I have had this for way too long. I bought it in 2016. I like this better than the Benefit Pores No More. Very similar, but look how much you get. And I think it's 30 bucks, so it's like the same amount as the Benefit one. I will leave the actual name in the description below, but as you can see, the front is completely rubbed off because I've used it so much. If you want to fill in your pores, mattify the skin, it can be used as a treatment as well, but I use it more as a primer. This is probably my top primer for 2016. The second primer is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This is a great primer just in general, not necessarily for oily, combination dry. Just in general, it applies your makeup awesome, seamless, and it's beautiful, and it's really cheap. It's drugstore, so I really like this. The third primer is the NYX Tea Tree Balance Skin Elixir. It's a serum and a primer. So I use tea tree oil in my skincare products, and it really helps to mattify, get rid of any blemishes, get rid of those whiteheads, stuff like that. This is an awesome primer that also doubles as a skin serum that's supposed to help your skin. So this is great. My last primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Light Oil Free. As you can see, I have not that much left. Use this probably the last half of the year, and it's lasted me so long. It's so expensive and it sucks. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing for oily skin, congested skin, combination skin. If you're dry, you might not like this. Go for the original one, not the light version. This is amazing. This is up there with my all-time favorite primers. It's awesome and it's lightweight. You don't even feel it on your face, and it definitely smooths out and primes your skin for foundation. Okay, so moving on to foundations. The first one I want to talk about is the Fiona Stiles Matte Finish Foundation. This is probably my most used foundation. This is the only foundation bottle I have gone through completely without it expiring. That is saying something. If you have oily skin at all, combination skin, you're going to love this. The packaging is to die for. It's frosted, it's glass, it's beautiful, and it has a pump. You can get it at Ulta, so it's like 30 bucks. So it's not, you know, the Sephora price of foundations that are a big whopping 50 bucks per bottle. So this is amazing, and this is my top foundation forever. It's my favorite foundation. Using this a ton in 2016, and I finally ran out, so I need to go get some more. Second foundation I want to talk about is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It's really cool. It looks like a big giant concealer with this little applicator, and this I wore the most during the summer. It made my skin look beautiful. It lasted a really long time, and if there's any sort of dewy-ish foundation that I like, it's this one. So really, really great. The third foundation I want to talk about is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation. Awesome for oily skin, combination skin. It won't clog your pores. It's great for sensitive skin, and it lasts such a long time, and it's at the drugstore. I mean, you can't even go wrong. And my fourth one is actually another CoverGirl foundation also. It is the Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. Awesome. I just threw that. I love having these in a tube because they're so travel friendly, and honestly these are as good as high-end foundations. They're so good. They last such a long time, and they both kind of do the same thing. This one is a little bit more of a foundation, and this is a little lighter. It's more of a BB cream, so that's the difference. Now to concealer, I have two kind of. The first one is something that I use on a day that I really don't wear a lot of makeup. This is the Eye Duty Triple Remedy. That is what it's called, and this hides your dark circles. So it is, oh, and it's, oh no, look at what it's doing. Stop! It's been upside down for such a long time that that is the rest of my products. It's coming out of the tube. Okay, as you can see, it is a peach shade, so it's meant to hide your dark circles. This is awesome if you want a very light makeup day, you really are going to the gym or something, and I am someone who has really intense dark circles under my eyes. It takes a lot to cover them up. So this is awesome at just throwing it on, makes you look a little less tired, and it's an awesome, you know, alternative for a full-on concealer. So I really like this. Now, the concealer that I use the most consistently, it was either between the Urban Decay Urban Decay Naked Weightless whatever concealer and this one, and I chose this one because it has better coverage. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio. This is the bomb.com. This is the best drugstore concealer I have ever found. It is so creamy. You do need to set it though. It covers my under eye circles so well. I love it. You only use a little tiny bit because a little goes a long way. I am trying the Tarte Shape Tape one though out, so we'll see how I like that. Next, we're moving on to brow. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I have gone to the brow definer in the past, and I liked the Brow Wiz a little better just because my eyebrows are not super bushy. You know, they're not large eyebrows, so this works a little bit better for my eyebrow shape and how thin they are, and this is probably never going to be replaced. It's so good. To set my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is out of stock everywhere basically, and it is a brow gel. It holds your eyebrows in place forever. They are not going anywhere. Next, I have powders to set my face. The first one I want to talk about, get it out of the way quickly, is the RCMA No Color Powder. I know it's going to be in everyone's 2016 favorites. It's awesome at just setting your makeup. It doesn't really mattify. It just sets everything and makes it look really great. So yes, but you need to change your packaging. This is This is not good packaging. It goes everywhere. Like if you open this little guy up, look, there's already powder all over it. Put it in a thing like this. This is better. Okay, so the RCMA No Color Powder. Next, I have the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Light Plus. This I have made a considerable dent in. This is what I use when I don't want to wear, when I don't have time to do the liquid, powder, concealer, whole process. I just throw this on with a powder brush and I'm good to go. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now. This is the best face powder compact that I can find. Even though it's MAC and it doesn't have the best ingredients, it doesn't seem to bother my skin too much. The last powder I have to talk about is the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder. If you have oily skin, go get this right now because it is amazing. I set my face with this every single day. It does not look like I've used a whole lot of it, but I promise you don't need that much. It sets your face in place. It applies amazingly, and it just makes your foundation look completely matte, but it doesn't take the life away from it. Like it gets rid of the oil, but you don't look dull. I've used it for like the last 6 months-ish, so kind of new, but I haven't been able to put it down. These are all the products that have been in my travel makeup bag everywhere I go. I'm moving on to bronzers now. I have one bronzer to share with you guys. This is the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light. This is hella expensive. It's $50, so it's a lot to fork out for a bronzer, but this is the best bronzer in the history of life. This blends amazingly. It never looks patchy. The color is spot on for my skin tone, and it's so light. It's right there. It gives a nice shadow to your face without making it look super patchy and like super obvious that you're wearing bronzer. Then the blush that I chose for 2016 is the Becca Songbird blush. When I first got this, I thought I was not gonna use it because of the undertone that it has in it. It's like almost orangey. You need so little of this to make your cheeks pop. So it's gonna last you forever. The formula is awesome. And yes, this is just what I've been using in 2016 the most. Then highlighters. I have a single highlight and a face palette thing. So the first one is the Wet n Wild Fergie, what is it called? Hollywood Boulevard, but I believe they repackaged it and named it Boozy Brunch, I think. This is what it looks like. You get scared because you think that it has pink in it, but it doesn't come off pink. It's a beautiful, like, champagne gold. It's drugstore, so you can't go wrong with it. That is it on my hand right there, making it all glowy and beautiful. It's so pigmented, guys. It is so pigmented and it's so affordable. This is a huge highlighter, so you are not gonna go through this ever. Okay, then this is my #1 face palette, and it has blushes and highlights in it. So this is the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I know there was a lot of like controversy about this guy, but this is my favorite face palette for the year. I think it's so versatile. It has champagne pop and it has Prosecco pop, and it has 3 blushes at the bottom. These blushes are absolutely gorgeous. I love the highlighters in here. This one is champagne pop and this is Prosecco pop. So this bottom one is champagne pop and the top one is Prosecco pop. They're so beautiful. They are extremely pigmented. Becca highlighters are amazing. Yeah, they're awesome. So I've been using this palette a ton. You can see it's so dirty. I have 3 individual eyeshadows to share that I've been loving. 2 are from ColourPop. 1 is from the drugstore. And this first one is ColourPop eyeshadow in Lala. You will see a trend with these eyeshadows because they're all like rose gold. That is Lala on my hand right there. So beautiful, so pigmented. I throw this on. I could wear this every single day of my life. It's so neutral and beautiful. Yes, I have probably used it the most out of all my ColourPop eyeshadows. And then my second ColourPop eyeshadow I have is which looks like this, and it's a little bit more beige. All right, so the bottom one is Lala and the top is and they're just beautiful neutral shades. You can wear them anywhere. So creamy and easy to work with. I use these with my fingers, not with a brush. The third single eyeshadow I have is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush, and again, it's rose gold. Sorry, but it is so creamy, just like the ColourPop ones. So this is L'Oreal Infallible in Amber Rush. So beautiful. So anyone could wear this shade no matter what color your eyes are. The only liquid liner I have been using for the whole year is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is a travel size, like a mini, and I've never run out of it ever. It's so black and it's matte and it's so easy to work with, and I almost like the travel size better than the like full size because it's just smaller, easy to work with, and you don't have this giant like stick in your hand while you're trying to apply it. But look at that. So pigmented, so black. Okay, so moving to eyeshadow palettes. I have 3 to share with you. They are all super neutral. Anyone can wear it. They're warm colors. They're easy to apply. The first one is probably my favorite one out of the whole year. And I say this because I've used it the most. Since I've started my internship and my job, I have been up out the door really early. I really just don't have time to put on a whole lot of makeup. So I've kind of transitioned from having forever to spend and play with my makeup to having to wear lighter makeup throughout the day. So my first favorite palette is Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I use this the most. I swear I will hit pan on this one and this one very soon. But I throw this in my crease and I'm good to go. It gives my eye a little bit of dimension, but it's not super intense like a lot of the other eyeshadows that I like are. So easy to blend. This is my favorite neutral, just crease colors. It's awesome. I don't think I've ever taken this out of my travel makeup bag in 2016. I've always needed it. The second palette that I have that I haven't used as much, but is pretty much just as neutral. This is the Makeup Forever palette. It's the 9 Artist Shadow palette. This was like the first one they came out with. And here's what the eyeshadows look like. Again, very neutral. They are very beautiful, and you know, they provide a little bit of color without being super intense. So those are a couple swatches right there. Again, super neutral, something to pop on your lid and just go, and they're just easy to work with. I think like the theme of this year is easy to work with. Something that I don't have to fidget with a whole lot and that lasts a long time because I have super long days. The third palette I love this palette. It is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. I don't know what I was doing with my life before I got this palette because it is beautiful. I use this so much. I love the shimmers. Like these two right here are basically to die for. Oh, such warm, buttery, good everyday colors. You can do a lot with this palette and still pull it off for a daytime look, honestly. The last section I have is lips and, oh, excuse me. I don't know if I talk about this a whole lot on my channel, but I normally do not wear lipstick on a day-to-day basis. I am up moving. I have such long days. I really don't have time to run to the bathroom and reapply my lipsticks. I drink a lot of water throughout the day, so it's constantly coming off. So I just don't really do it. So I do wear lipstick more for if I'm filming or if I am at a special occasion or it's a holiday or something like that. I do wear lipstick, but other than that, I don't wear it on a daily basis. I don't think that's realistic. I do have a couple brands though that I do, those are the ones that I do wear when I wear lipstick. The first brand I have is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencils. These are two that I got in a birthday bag thing, and these are two that I bought on my own. They're very similar. Why did I do that? They're literally almost the same shade. These have the best formula. They are so matte and they stay on your lips for the whole evening, the whole night, especially the red ones. Yeah, they're like the same shade. Why did I do this? So those are the four I have right there swatched on my hand. I love them. They're matte. They stay on your lips all day long. These are ones I do not have to reapply, which is super nice, but I love the shades and they're bold, but they're not super bold. And I don't have to go and reapply them all the time. They don't get all over like my drink, my food, not eating my lipstick. Oh, that drives me crazy. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Gross. No, I don't have to worry about eating with these guys, and they're just probably my favorite pencil formula. I have an actual lipstick to share with you guys. This is from Buxom and it's called Sinful Cinnamon. It is their bold gel lipstick in it's a matte version, and this is probably my favorite color of lipstick. So this is the Buxom Bold Gel Matte Lipstick in Sinful Cinnamon. This is like my kind of color. I love the red bricky colors. They're beautiful and they match my lips. They look the most natural on me. They last forever. I really want to get more of these lipsticks because they are awesome. My last brand of lipsticks that I want to talk about is ColourPop. I picked out 3 of my favorite colors. So the first two are Ultra Satin Lips, and they are in Frickin' Frack in November. And then this third one is a matte and it's called Brink, but I will swatch these guys real quick. The first one I'm swatching is Frickin' Frack, and it's the one that I'm wearing on my lips today. These formulas are so comfortable. They aren't super drying, which is awesome, but they stay a long time, but they will transfer. If you go and have a drink or something, they will get all over them, but they won't leave your lips, which is kind of weird. And then this is November. So love those 2 shades. This is obviously for more winter and this is for more summer. I love these shades. They're so comfortable and they last a really long time. And then this last one that I have to talk about is ColourPop's Lippy Stick in Brink, and this is probably my favorite one out of all of them. Very similar to the Buxom lipstick, and it's that one right there. This is the Lippy Stick. Awesome color. It's matte. It stays with such a long time, and these are my kind of colors. I am so picky with my lipsticks because I don't wear them a whole lot. I don't see the point in buying a whole lot. Somehow I end up with a lot anyway. That is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot to talk about. I'm surprised. I'm proud of myself for getting through all of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!